Alright, welcome back. We're going to be opening up this play booster for Murders at Karlov Manor, the very first of its kind. So it's pretty exciting. If you have not seen the collector video yet, I recommend hopping on over and checking it out. There's some pretty spicy pulls. So there are a few cards we're going to be looking for out of this set. Agris Cross, that's going to be one, Alquist Prophet, Anzarag, Aurelia the Law Above, Aurelia's Vindicator, Conspiracy, Delny, Atrata, Incinerator of the Guilty, Intrude on the Mind, Leyline, New Leyline, Always Spicy, Massacre Girl, Rakdos, Massacre Girl Known Killer, excuse me, and Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. There's a couple other ones that have some pretty good value too. Trostani, Undergrowth Recon, Vanifar, so on and so forth. Alright, so these are basically like a draft box, but with with set packs and set rares and draft commons and uncommons. So kind of the best of both worlds. They do have 36 packs in each box, just like a draft booster, so you are going to see a slight increase in price on these, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. Alright, let's dive in. So the list card's going to be in the front. If we got one, we did. Not a great one, but it's there. And Dramatic Accusation, Audience with Trostani, the Surveil lands, which are fetchable, important to note, and then our draft fodder. You will have, it looks like a showcase in every pack, not foil, but still, some of the showcase art is really cool. Alright, we got Kylox, an Axebane Ferox, an Elegant Parlor. So this is an example of free rares that you could get. Had this been a foil or a rare, like it would be in the foil slot, so you can get up to 4 rares in each pack, and the list card would go in place of that swamp if there was one to be had. And right, Flourishing Bloomkin, Tulsimer, and that is all for that. So there is a little bit of variability in these packs. Sometimes you're just gonna get one rare, but it does seem to like average out to be about 2 per pack. Shady Informant and Wojak Investigator, that is one to get. It's currently sitting around $16 non-foil. Barb Servitor. Alright. Got a Spell Snare. Alright, that's a pretty good list card. I mean, it's not like valuable, but playable. Person of Interest. Ezram, Agency Chief. And that is all for that. There are some special guests in this. There's a Fabricate, Show and Tell, Crashing Footfalls, Ghostly Prism, Field of the Dead. I think a couple other ones as well. Vengeful Creeper, Undergrowth Recon. This is another one that is a good hit. It's currently sitting at $23. And we got a Lost in the Maze. So all in all, that was a really good pack. And just a reminder, these are going to be available for pre-order in store starting today. So if you see anything you want, definitely hop on it, as they will sell quick online. Thinking Cap, World Souls Rage, really cool art. Cryptex. I'm excited to see how the evidence mechanic works out. It's always nice trying out new mechanics. So definitely make it out to the pre-release this weekend if you can. We have 4 different events at 2 locations, so plenty of options. Repeat Offender, Conspiracy Unraveler. So its showcase is sitting around $18. I'm not sure what its regular printing's at. probably somewhere around 12 to 10 would be my guess. Alright, we got Novice Inspector and 10th District Hero. Not too shabby. Haven't seen a list card. I might have missed one. Very possible. Having it in the front, you kind of just want to scoot on past it. Foil Full Art Land, Forensic Researcher, Izoni. Alright. Still haven't seen that Massacre Girl Gnome Killer. I'd like to see that. There's also 3 different showcase variations in this set. You're gonna have the like rounded out version like this guy right here, the detective book type look, and then invisible ink. I've yet to see an invisible ink in person, so definitely excited to see what that looks like. Fairy Snoop, World Souls Rage. And that's the third of the way through. If I can get into this pack, that would be great. Gnaw to the Bone, that's a list. Burden of the Proof and Cryptic Coat. Alright. Cerebral Confiscation, Sharp-Eyed Rookie. And our draft fodder. Cranko, Baron of 10th Street. So we got a new Goblin. It's definitely going to see play in Goblin decks. And like I mentioned in the collector box, I think it has a place in Perforos God of the Forge. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay a red. If you do create a 1/1 red goblin creature token, it gains haste. And that can be from anybody's graveyard, or from anybody's battlefield to their graveyard, so definitely a lot of options in that card. Got the Surveil Land, Niv Mizzet Guild Pact, another Surveil Land. Alright. The Surveils will definitely see play in Standard. I don't think they'll see any play in Pioneer, but potentially Modern because they are fetchable. Did get a signed art card for Vanifar. Due Diligence and Urgent Necropsy. Vanifar is a card that we are looking for. We just got the art card of it, but that is sitting around 20 bucks. It has an invisible ink variation that's going for about 70 right now. Vengeful Tracker, Hunted Bone Brute. And that is the detective book type showcase. Alright. Greenbelt Radical, Tesa, Izoni. Okay. Bubble Smuggler, Doppelgang. That's a really interesting card. For each of X target permanents, create X tokens that are copies of that permanent. That could be gross in some decks. Kinda gotta pay X 3 times, but I mean, still. Toxin Analysis, Drag the Canal, and another Surveil Land. This looks like a really well thought out set. I'm interested to see how it's going to play in Limited. Night Drinker Morai and Prophet's Eidetic Memory. I thought that was one of the ones we were looking for, but I guess not. Okay. I do just have a list that goes to about 17. So there are going to be cards that have value that I'm not calling out, but yeah, just 17 and up. Market Watch Phantom, Aurelia's Vindicator, that is sitting foil around 17, so it's probably sitting somewhere between 15 and 17. As we know, the foil market hasn't really created a lot of additional value on cards. Perimeter Enforcer, Lamplight Phoenix. I'm really interested to see how this card plays out. I think that there's going to have some value with it in Standard. Effectively, when it dies, you can exile it and collect 4 evidence. Then you can return it to the battlefield tapped. To collect evidence for exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater from your graveyard. So cycling and cascading and things like that could definitely, this could be beneficial with that. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, Sanguine Savior, Anzarag's Rampage. Okay. I feel like I'm seeing less list cards out of these. Before it was kind of like a 1 in 4 on average that you'd get. Maybe like 5 to 7 per set box. And I don't think we're seeing that same numbers out of these, but I haven't really been keeping track. Rot Form Mortipede and the Pride of Hullclade. That is sitting around, not a lot. It also does have a invisible ink variation, so that version is going for about $35. Reasonable Doubt and Outrageous Robbery. There are a lot of events to support this set as well. Most of you will probably know that Standard Showdown is coming back, and there are some cool promos to support that. We've got pre-release, launch parties has been replaced by open house, effectively the same thing. Alright, we got Karlov Watchdog and Yara's Roar of the Old Gods. Then we're going to have the Store Championship, which is standard format. And the Commander Knights, Commander Party. So, and then don't forget there is the Clue bundle that's coming out. That is going to play a little differently than traditional Magic. We got a Chalk Outline and Hide in Plain Sight. So, with the Clue format, I guess is what you call it, you're going to get a bundle, and the way you win is by being the last one standing or finding the murderer. Oh, interesting. Got another signed art card for a convenient target. Deduce, Aurelia's Vindicator, Officious Interrogation. Aurelia's Vindicator Showcase, sitting around $25, something like that. So not a bad pull. These boxes are going for anywhere from like $130 to $150 right now. So definitely seen several cards that are about $20. So I think we've already hit our value for sure. Coveted Falcon, Steam Core Scholar. And got 5 packs left. Let's get an Argris. I don't think you can hit the invisible ink in the play boosters, but I could be wrong. Pick Your Poison and Fugitive Codebreaker. Frantic Scapegoat, Case of the Uneaten Feast, and another Surveilland. I have not seen a... Oh, I put those in the wrong spot. I have not seen a special guest in this box, but I did pull one in a box I opened off camera, and that was a Crashing Footfalls. That goes for about $12. Show and Tell is the one you're going to be wanting. It's going for about $40. Sanitation Automaton and Atrata Deadly Fugitive. This is a card we're looking for. It is going for about $18.50. And Forensic Gadgeteer. Excuse me. Alright. Last 2 packs. Let's see what we can get. Oh, look at that. That is a special guest, Victimize. So probably like $5 would be my guess, but I could be wrong. A Rakish Scoundrel and a Deadly Cover-Up. So far it seems like you get 1 special guest per play booster box. In the collector box, I don't think I opened a special guest. I may have missed it, but yeah, I don't think I did. Felonious Rage, Relive the Past. Alright. And an adorable doggo token. Look at that little guy. Okay. So, if you liked the video, remember to subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. And if you haven't watched that collector booster box video, definitely take a look at it. Alright, have a good one.